Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel called Zuzana Reacts, where I learn all things Power with your help, and I just share my Slovak Central European point of view. And in today's video we're going to look into video of Major Arya. I know many of you really like him, and we're going to look into how China is essentially sponsoring apparently rebel groups. So I'm quite interested to see what's happening out there. I know a bit about your relations with China and how you feel about them. But before we jump into today's video,
please like this video and click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification. Thank you so much for your support.
Get started.
पहली तारीख को तनख्वाह देना ये तो एक सच्चाई है. Where does that money come from? That money comes from ads. Northeast has been neglected for a very long time. Like Kashmir, and I'm making this statement publicly. Like Kashmir, Northeast is also initially New Delhi's fault. घर में दो भाई लड़ते हैं तो बाहर वाला फायदा उठाता है. बाहर वाले की गलती थोड़ा ना. एक्सटर्नल इन्फ्लुएंस है. चाइना पैसे दे. आज की तारीख में परेश बरुआ कहाँ है? You will never imagine Assam, the jungles of the Northeast, connecting to something that is in the extreme west as far as they are concerned, thousands of kilometers away, and they are getting trained there. हम लोग कभी कभी मीडिया से बहुत ज्यादा उम्मीद रख लेते हैं कि ऐसा होना चाहिए वैसा होना चाहिए. अब वो मीडिया हाउस का जो मालिक है, he also, I mean, many of them follow the true path of journalism and they try to do their best. But all of them have to give salary on the first nut to their employees. अब पैसा आएगा कहां से? पहली तारीख को तनख्वाह देना ये तो एक सच्चाई है. पहले को नहीं देगा, साथ को देगा, महीने में एक बार तो तनख्वाह देगा वो. Where does that money come from? That money comes from ads. And who gives the ads? If tomorrow you start criticizing, let us say, some agency, and that agency has an advertisement budget of 2,000 crores, do you think you will get those 2,000 crores? So that is one thing. Second thing is that Northeast has been neglected for a very long time. बहुत समय से, आज की बात नहीं. And like Kashmir, and I'm making this statement publicly, like Kashmir, Northeast is also initially New Delhi's fault. ये गलती हमारी है. नॉर्थ ईस्ट में, कश्मीर में भी गलती. बाद में पाकिस्तान ने फायदा उठाया, पाकिस्तान ने टेररिज्म करी, चाइना ने वहां पे फायदा उठाया, टेररिज्म करी, इतने ग्रुप्स बनाए, ये सब ठीक है. You got to talk to people. You see, इसको बोल के इसको मार देंगे. These things don't solve anything. In the end, you have to talk to people. वो कैरेट एंड स्टिक अप्रोच आपको करना पड़ेगा. जो बैड एलिमेंट्स हैं उनको एलिमिनेट करके गुड एलिमेंट्स को आपको बात करनी पड़ेगी. यू हैव टू मेन स्ट्रीम, बिकॉज इन अ सोसाइटी ऐसा नहीं होता कि सभी अच्छे हैं सभी खराब हैं. हर जगह मिक्स एंड मैच किस्म के लोग होते हैं. इन एवरी रिलीजन, इन एवरी एथनिसिटी, एवरी ट्राइब, एवरी कास्ट, यू विल फाइंड गुड पीपल, यू विल फाइंड बैड पीपल. So engage with the good people, eliminate the bad people. So what I'm saying is engage with good people, eliminate the bad. Our thing about the Northeast was ignore everybody. We did not make roads in the Northeast for more than 60-65 years.
Oh, wow.
हमने सड़कें नहीं बनाई. लॉजिक क्या था कि चाइना जब इन्वेड करेगा तो चाइना के इन्वेड करते वक्त, if the roads are bad, then China will not invade. I swear.
Oh wow, interesting.
सड़कें खराब होंगी तो कैसे आएगा नीचे तक? आ ही नहीं पाएगा. सड़कें खराब है. चाइना को हम स्टॉल कर देंगे, बट ऐसे होता नहीं है. टुडे द थिंकिंग हैज चेंज्ड. टुडे वी आर मेकिंग रोड्स. टुडे वी आर नॉट सेइंग कि चाइना नीचे तक आ जाएगा. आज ये हम सोचते हैं कि हम लेह से दौलत बेग ओल्डी कितनी जल्दी पहुंच सकते हैं. द इंटायर माइंडसेट हैज चेंज्ड एंड वी हैव बिकम फार मोर एग्रेसिव. वी आर नॉट सेइंग चाइना विल कम टू लेह. वी आर सेइंग वी विल गो टू दौलत बेग ओल्डी. हाउ फार कैन वी गो? जहां पे हफ्ते लगते थे, पैदल चलना पड़ता था, आज की तारीख में 5 घंटे में आप कंफर्टेबली पहुंच जाते हैं. देयर हैज बीन अ चेंज इन द माइंडसेट. नाउ अबाउट नॉर्थ ईस्ट स्पेशली सर. नॉर्थ ईस्ट जो है ना, टिपिकली क्या है कि नॉर्थ ईस्ट हैज बीन अनस्टेबल फॉर 1000 years.
Oh wow.
मीडिया का जमाना है तो हमें पता लग जाता है. ट्राइब्स हैव बीन फाइटिंग अगेंस्ट ट्राइब्स फॉर एवर एंड एवर इन द नॉर्थ ईस्ट. Even the conflicts that you see between Methi and Kuki and all that you read in the newspapers, ये आज की conflict है. या even among tribes, amongst the Nagas, ये आज की conflict है. ये तो कब से चली जा रही है?
What's that mean?
There is a tribe of Nagas called the Konyaks, and I have got some Konyak friends. So I am the only non-Konyak who can make Konyak jokes and still keep my head. The reason why I'm saying still keep my head, because Konyaks were headhunters. एंड जब एक कोनियाक लड़के की शादी होती थी तो लड़की वाले ये चेक करते थे कि उसके घर के आगे कितने दुश्मनों के सर लटके हुए हैं.
Wow. Okay.
तो ये दामाद बनने के लायक. वो किसके सर काट रहे थे? 300-400 years back. Whose heads were they cutting? So this warfare has continued. It was like the rest of India. The rest of India में same thing was happening. Northeast क्योंकि थोड़ा सा isolated है. Isolated क्या है? The geographical expanse of Northeast is too much.
Yeah.
And the population is very little. So you can walk for 3-4 days in the jungle and not encounter one single human being.
Mm-hmm.
That is true for the Northeast. So it was always isolated, but now it's coming into the mainstream.
Interesting.
And that is what, sir. Talk to the people. That is the only solution. इसमें कोई military solution नहीं है. ना Northeast में, ना कश्मीर में, ना कहीं. अब कश्मीर शांत हुआ 370-35 से हटाने के बाद. 370-35 से हट गया, कश्मीर शांत हो गया. कश्मीर 30 years of military operation से contained था, शांत नहीं था, contained था. शांत कब हुआ? Because you removed that thorn in the side. Now it's healing. It will take 10 more years to heal. But it will heal. You need healing for the Northeast also. Dialogue, sir. That is the only way forward. Engage with the people. लोग अकलमंद हैं, लोग समझते हैं. If you talk to people, people are smart. Don't talk at people. Talk to people. Talk nicely, and they will respond. And people from Northeast, sir, I've grown up in the Northeast.
So, is it an internal problem or external influence as well?
External influence तो होगा ही सर, बिल्कुल होगा. घर में दो भाई लड़ते हैं तो बाहर वाला फायदा उठाता है, बाहर वाले की गलती थोड़ा है. एक्सटर्नल इन्फ्लुएंस है. चाइना पैसे दे. आज की तारीख में परेश बरुआ कहाँ है? परेश बरुआ is the head of Ulfa. He created Ulfa with a lot of other people. Raj Khova and other people were there. Paresh Barua is the founding father of Ulfa. Paresh Barua is in China today. He's being kept by Chinese intelligence. So, ये होता है sir. This is there. Of course, outside influence. But let me tell you, outside influence, Rajasthan is a border state, right? Gujarat is a border state. उधर तो नहीं हुआ outside influence का कुछ. There are a lot of factors. हम लोग सोचते हैं ना कि factors सिर्फ religion को लेकर है या इसको नहीं. It could be one of the factors, but it is not everything. There are so many socio-economic and political factors which go into unsettling an area, and we don't look at it, we don't solve the problem in time, then it becomes a bigger problem and a bigger problem and a bigger problem, and then somebody says, hey, here is an opening for us, yeah, let's get involved. कौन कर रहा है ये? कौन है? परेश बरुआ. उसको बोलो क्या चाहिए. परेश बरुआ कहता है I need $10 million. ये लो $10 million. अब तुम ये काम करो. So suddenly the largest terror enterprise in Assam starts working for the Chinese. That is how you give opening to your adversaries, by creating a problem yourself. Northeast, isolation of Northeast is created by New Delhi. Isolation of Northeast is not created by China. China took advantage. There is a recent book by one Mr. Bhattacharjee. It's, I'm going to read that book. I've not had the opportunity. Excerpts were posted in the media, and you know what he said? You know where the cadre of Ulfa was trained? You'll be very surprised. The top cadre of Ulfa was trained in Peshawar, Pakistan. Ulfa Assam mein. They were trained in Kandahar. Why Kandahar? Kandahar is the birthplace of the Taliban. Kandahar was where the Taliban took birth. Taliban पैदाइश कंधार की है. So you will never imagine Assam, the jungles of the Northeast, connecting to something that is in the extreme west as far as they are concerned, thousands of kilometers away, and they're getting trained there. Pakistan takes advantage. And how? China could have trained them. China gave money to Pakistan. You trained them. हम नहीं कुछ करेंगे. We want deniability. कल अगर कोई इंडिया यूएन ले जाए कि चाइना तुमने बदमाशी करी थी, हम बोलेंगे हमें पता ही नहीं है कौन उल्फा, हम तो जानते ही नहीं. पाकिस्तानियों से बात करो. And that is what China did, and Pakistan trained Ulfa. They trained them in propaganda. They trained them in making improvised explosive devices, selected assassinations. They trained them in every single thing, how to fight with the Indian Army and security forces in Assam. That is what they did.
Now, very, very interesting video. I think I've done a video on Nagaland, and there are many people of Nagaland joining, which is so exciting, and it looks super super amazing as a part of India, and it's interesting to hear that this part has been almost, you know, what's the word? What is the word? Like targetedly neglected, and obviously he had provided a reason of military invasion. But I would love to actually know from you guys, why do you think that this part of the country has been actually neglected? And he is talking a lot, it's as the fault of New Delhi. I mean, it looked like super duper amazing, and apparently not as many people live there, but what is the reasoning? What has happened there? I would love to know from you in the comments below. I think obviously any kind of internal political things would be very hard for me to figure out or fully understand. So any kind of elaboration is highly appreciated from you. But he's also blaming Kashmir onto Delhi, and I wonder why is that as well. Just very interesting. Obviously, Kashmir is a bit of a known issue. For example, the Northeast India would not be something that people would be able to just pick up and run with it and understand what's happening there. So any kind of comments on the situation is very much appreciated. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video with me. If you did enjoy it, please give a thumbs up, share a like, and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you next one. Until then, please do take care. I am sending much love. Bye-bye.